Hello, my name is Gemma Amor and I'll be reading an excerpt from my story Caleb, which is the last story in my collection till the score is paid. September the 25th, 1940, Wednesday. A boy is coming on the train tomorrow from Portsmouth. He is an evacuee. His name is Caleb and he is 12 years old. I also found a dead cat in the paddock this morning. These two things are not related, but I need to write about them. I have no one else to talk to around here, so this journal is the next best thing, as dismal as that sounds. The thing about the cat is that when I found it, its underbelly had split open. Its innards had been pulled out messily. The intestines made a long, fleshy trail in the grass. The worst thing is that I don't think another animal did this. It looks as if someone has gutted the cat deliberately with a knife and arranged its organs carefully upon the ground. For what purpose I cannot say. I buried the poor thing as quickly as I could at the bottom of the paddock. When I did, I noticed its front left paw was missing, snipped off as if with a pair of scissors, leaving a grisly, bloody stump behind. It makes no sense to me at all. Why would anyone do something like that to a cat? Perhaps it was one of the boys at the village playing a cruel game. Perhaps there is something more to it than that. Since the war started, people around here have gone a little crazy. The rules no longer seem to apply as firmly as they did before all our men went overseas to fight. I don't believe in superstitious nonsense or omens, but if I did, I would say that today is not shaping up to be an auspicious one. I told Johnny about the cat when I returned from the paddock, but he seemed disinterested, preoccupied. He has been very quiet lately, especially since Edward was called up. I don't think Johnny can accept that the army took in Edward but turned him down. He failed his medical because of his bad leg, and now his place is here with me on the farm, fighting on the home front instead of doing what his brother does. Johnny wants to be a proper soldier, as he calls it, but he can't be, not the way he is. I catch him sometimes looking at himself in the mirror, studying his bad leg. Johnny had polio as a child, and it twisted his skeleton, did strange things to his muscles. He limps and gets very sore and tired. Sometimes he is in so much pain that I have to gently rub his leg for him to ease the ache. It doesn't seem to help much. Nothing does. And now this indignity. The army doesn't want you if you have a twisted leg, even though men are dying by the score. I don't see how it affects Johnny's ability to kill another man, but then what do I know? I miss Edward horribly. I miss his sense of humour. Johnny can be so serious, so intense, so angry with everything. It makes me nervous. Victory at all costs, says our Prime Minister, but did he have to take my Edward? Leave me here alone on the farm with Johnny? The cost is too dear, Churchill. Call me unpatriotic, but you can keep your rallying war propaganda to yourself. In the meantime, the government are now paying families who take in evacuees, and we desperately need the money, so I'm preparing the house for the boy's arrival tomorrow afternoon. I know nothing about Caleb apart from his name and his age. I am hoping he will be good company, because I don't think I can cope much longer with being as alone as I feel right now. It's like a constant pressure on my heart, squeezing down, pressing me flat, until soon I shall be a thin, worn spot in the ground, and people will pass over the top of me and not realise I am even there at all.